it's important that in the midst of church planning, training, coaching, mentoring, that we actually have real conversations about the issue of attrition. What does it mean when churches, what can we learn from those churches that don't make it? How do we understand, and for that matter, have offer just a clear perspective, lessons learned in related to the sustainability of our church planning efforts. So if we were to approach a single church, there's oftentimes that we would coach them to go out and start in new communities, if you will, those new gatherings of believers, disciples, maybe where the gospel is preached. We may even find a certain number of baptisms, and here graphically illustrated by that dotted line, that aren't yet considering themselves church. But according to Acts 2:41, for that matter, other places in 1 Corinthians and elsewhere, when we understand identity, to see that, what does it take to see that church actually self-identify and close that circle, if you will, around the issue of identity. And then, of course, all the function that would go along. So as we talk about baptism or Lord's Supper, for that matter, prayer, the teaching of the Word, right? And these various functions we want to see go downstream, for that matter, significant importance, even as we read in Titus, the work that is left undone in Titus's ministry in appointing elders in all the towns. Track those various elements of function over time, and over literally hundreds and in some cases thousands of churches born in these various networks. We began to see more than just anecdotal evidence, what we suspected along the way, but also in some sense the beginnings of some empirical data to recognize that there are certain functions, there are certain realities in our church formation that affect attrition.